Loud and clear.
You on live recording. I'm doing this so they know if and buts about it. Say I didn't say this.
Come on. ELA? What is that?
English language arts.
Okay. What about it? I can't hear y'all.
Y'all be quiet.
What about it? What you feel the challenge is with ELA? Essay. What is your short-term plan to go after ELA?
Write more.
Write more? Yeah. You gonna do that on your own, or you gonna take up some tutoring?
Do it on my own.
Okay. Well, good. Next Monday, I want you to have me something that you've written, so I can proofread it to see if you're on the right track. How about that? What? You're not doing it. You say you want to write more, right? You ain't gonna do it if I don't give you an assignment.
That's
You're
right.
just gonna keep saying.
That's right, bro.
So I can count on that next month. I know how to find you now.
Don't not show up.
That's right. Don't let that be the reason why you not showing up. Nishan, what you got? Math? Just regular math? 7th, 8th grade math? Okay, what is your biggest challenge with math? Huh? So retaining the information that y'all going over in the class. So how do you plan to address that? So you're going to focus more. So you're going into math now to the end of the school year with a clear head, focus, with no distraction. All right, we'll be tracking progress in math because I do have connections to your portal, so you'll be keeping track of that. All right, Corey, what you got?
Social studies.
Social studies. What do you feel is your biggest challenge with social studies?
Writing essays.
Huh?
Writing essays.
Writing the essay course in social studies. So what's your plan to address that in the short term? So you're going to try to take some tutoring? All right, so that means you're going to have to get up early and cut out some playing around in the morning and go straight to that teacher, right? I expect from you next week that you have already made contact with that teacher and already designed the plan for your tutoring. Okay, I want to hear that next week. EJ, what you got? ELA? So English. What you got? What's your biggest challenge with ELA?
I don't like writing.
You don't like writing? So what are you going to do to address that?
Start writing.
Start writing. So one bit of information I give you, EJ, is you got to challenge yourself and start carving out some time of the day to make that happen. Make it achievable, remember. It got to be attainable. If you don't carve out time to do that and start writing, you're really going to struggle because you already identified what's your challenge in the class. But doing nothing about it makes it, even challenging. So challenge yourself. However much time you spending now in the afternoon, I know you all have free time, carve out at least 30 minutes to an hour where you want to just write. Okay? That's how you work on it. If you feel that you got to reach out to tutoring, I suggest you do that as well. I want to know, nail down next Monday, what is your plan and what have you done in this week here to improve in your writing. Okay? Jalen Holmes, what you got?
ELA.
ELA? What's your challenge in ELA?
RI.
RI, what is RI?
It's like, basically, it's like you have like a next out that you have to achieve to like go to the next grade.
Okay.
And
It's a what?
it's kind of like, basically, it's like you do like, it's like this. It's kind of hard to explain.
What IR stand for?
Yeah, and reading and inventory.
What is it called?
Reading and inventory.
Reading and
Why was it RI? Okay.
So it involves a lot of reading. Sound like to me, you're the reading man. So you like to read.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, how do you apply what you've been doing over the summer to that English, that ELA, and make that sustainable, right? How do you apply that? What are you going to do to apply that? you gotta take the same approach, I would think. If it involves a lot of reading and you're already a good reader and you like to read, I definitely would, challenge you to continue the same path that you was taking over the summer and be aggressive with the reading part if you feel like that's gonna be a challenge. Jabari, what you got? Huh? Science? What is your biggest challenge in science?
Just study more.
Are you looking at me? You should be looking at Mr. Johnson. Huh?
Study more. Get prepared for a test.
So that's your action plan. You're going to study more and prepare yourself for tests. So realistically, how much are you going to study? Because just saying study more is a broad word. Until you spell out, remember we said it got to be attainable, got to be measurable. SMART goals. What are you calling out? What time frame? I want to hear a time frame that you're going to allocate to studying science in a week's time. So if you think about it, 5 days a week you go to school. How much time are you willing to allocate to studying science? An hour a day? Okay, we're gonna hold you to that. I'll be tracking progress. Mr. Kaiser, what you got? Reading? What do you feel your challenge is in reading?
You started AR yet, Kyson? Where you read and they get you a grade and you get points. You started that yet? Okay. I think he's great. That's what his
So
grade
you
level
do,
does.
you like to read? So that's your challenge. You don't like to read. So I would suggest that you start picking books that seem exciting to you.
That's right.
What are the things that you like? If you in the library, you want to check out books that draw your interest. When you get boring books and you don't like to read, it's less likely that you're going to read those books. You got to read books that's going to be exciting and also that grabs your attention. So when you go to the library, make sure you're picking out a book that you like, that seems exciting to you. The more exciting the book, the more you'll be engaged in reading.
That's how I got my second.
Okay? All right, we're going to be tracking your AR progress too. Okay? D-Trey, what you got? Math? What math you in? Just regular 8th grade math?
It's like when you gotta do like steps, like 1 step, 2 step equation.
Okay.
Like that.
Get introduced to some algebra?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you said the equations and things like that, that's your biggest challenge.
Yes, sir.
So what steps we gonna take to go after this math and get ahead of it instead of letting it get ahead of us?
Practicing like example equations to get better at it.
You got a computer at home?
Yes, sir.
So you can go online and pull, sample questions for equations and things. I will also challenge you because math is a tricky subject. I would challenge you to talk with your teacher about some tutoring and try to go in early at school because that's the subject that can get tricky. Just when you think you got it, boom. We tend to struggle with math, especially when you get into the algebra portion. Then I would also tell you got some math geniuses right in here that can work with you as well.
That's
You
right.
got some resources. I do want to hear a solid plan. If you have made some kind of plan as far as tutoring and things to stay ahead of the math. Okay? You don't want that to drop out of our eyes. Okay? AJ, what you got? Huh? Speak up.
Speak up,
You ain't
AJ.
talking, you was talking to Jalen the whole time. Now, what about what's the challenge with math? Multiplication, right? You got any flashcards that you practice with?
We did that.
You did that today. Do you have your own personal set of flashcards? So you got your own personal set of flashcards. Okay, how much time in a week, 5 days, are we going to allocate to working with those flashcards? You know what I said? How much time in a week? So typically you get out of school what time? What time you get to grandma's house? About 4? Mom usually come pick you up about 5:30. So you got an hour and a half right there. Then what time you go to bed? 9, 10? 9? So you got a total of about 5 hours to decide how many minutes or hours you're going to allocate to these flashcards. I want to hear it. I want to hear a commitment. Is it 30 minutes a day? Think about what's achievable for you, something that you're going to do. Not saying what you want me to hear. What's going to be achievable for AJ? Are you willing to sacrifice 30 minutes when you get off the bus to work on your flashcards? Okay, I'm going to double check behind you. So I got you 30 minutes a day. You're going to work on your flashcard to get better in your multiplication. All right. Jalen, what you got?
Math.
Math? What you in pre-algebra? Algebra? Pre-algebra? Okay. So what's your biggest challenge with that?
Sometimes dividing decimals it gives me when you have to round it to the nearest hundred.
Okay. Yeah, those was pretty tricky to do as well. So what kind of strategy, what approach are we going to take with these decimals?
Well, I asked my teacher for some anchors to do, and I get grades for them every week.
Okay. Good. Any tutoring?
Yeah, I have a tutor that goes to my church.
Okay. Well, good. So it sounds like we got a solid plan. I'll be tracking progress. If you feel like that plan is not working, please speak up and wait the last minute. We'll try to allocate some more resources your way. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. What you got?
Geometry.
Geometry.
Woo! My God, the big G word.
What is our challenge with geometry?
Just besides getting, like, getting the points plotted,
Summarization and all that.
Oh,
transformations, change.
So our cuz already got your number there, Bubba.
again, I ain't trying to low rabbit up. You got some good resources, but also challenge yourself.
My friend is another thing, a teacher, and I ask him for help. It's just,
What about tutoring? I want a solid plan.
I don't know.
Asking for help is just subjective.
That's right.
A solid plan. When you got that contact with that teacher, and she already scheduled you in, and she know at this day and time, Philip's coming, and we're gonna work on geometry. Or Rabbit know at this day and time, I'm gonna go to Philip's house, and Philip coming to my house to work on geometry. I need time. I need hard dates, time.
Look up, look up. Come on,
What are
we
you gonna do?
yeah, give us something.
Go to my teacher about it.
Okay. So next week you have your tutoring schedule when you come in. Thank you, sir. Mr. Rabbit, what you got? Spanish. Oh, hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás?
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro,
Muy
cinco,
bien,
seis.
gracias. ¿Y tú?
Rojo.
Something new and you got to learn all these
Yeah.
types of phrases and all.
Right.
So it's
another.
something challenging. I'm interested in it. So it's something that I'm